A very good morning to all my dear students. Hope you all are fine and completing your notes. So today we will continue lesson number 3, nouns. Okay, we already completed proper and common noun and collective noun and did the exercise of the 3 of them. Okay, now come to the page number 16 and question number G of your active grammar book. So students, here question number G, fill in the blanks with the nouns given. Okay, there are 2 small paragraphs and some fill-ups are there. So you have to write it down the correct words in a correct place. The words is already given to you here and here. So you have to write it down all these words in the correct sentence. Okay, in a correct place. Okay, now see here in the first paragraph, the Saint dash went for a concert last night. तो जो Saint family थी went for a concert last night. The Saint family will come here. So the Saint family, you have to write it down, family went for a concert last night. They were all very excited. So they are so much excited and happy. So because they are going for the concert. They went to the hall. So they went to the hall, entered the hall. There was a large dash. There was a large what? Audience. So write it down here, audience. Okay. Now the saints sat down in the seat. Okay, the saints means all the family members taken their seat and sit down there. Okay, now the curtain rolled up and the troop of dash of singers means troop of singers, a group of singers that we call the troop of singers. Okay, so and the troop of singers came on stage. Group of singers को troop बोलते हैं. The dash also took their places on the stage. The show began. The dash means the orchestra. Troop is already we have done. So you have to write it down. Orchestra. Orchestra means the group of musicians that we call the orchestra. Orchestra. Okay, orchestra. So here group of musicians. So like this you have to fill all the words in a correct place with pencil. Okay, use the pencil only. Now come to the next paragraph. Aryan went to his uncle's farm. Who went to his uncle's farm? Aryan. He saw a dash of cattle. He saw a dash of cattle, herd of cattle. So you have to write it down, herd of cattle. Group of cattle we call the herd. Okay, and a dash of sheep grazing in the fields. So dash of sheep means group of field. What we say? This flock. Okay, group of sheep को हम flock कहते हैं. So flock of sheep grazing in the fields. He saw a beehive and was scared. Beehive means जो मधुमक्खी का छत्ता होता है. Okay, grazing means चरना. So hive and was scared that a dash of bees, swarm of bees means a group of bees we call the swarm of bees. Okay, might attack him. Okay, but soon he was playing with the dog. But later on he afraid that the swarm of bees will attack him. But soon he started playing with the dog and its litter litter is there, litter group of puppies, litter of puppies. He enjoyed seeing the farm animals. So he enjoyed seeing the farm animals. So like this you have to write it down the correct words in a correct place. Okay, now come to the definition part. What is here? Material noun. Okay, material nouns. The names given to material from which things are made are called material noun. So जिस चीज़ से कोई और चीज़ बनती है उसे हम मटेरियल नॉन कहते हैं. सो बिफोर वी गो थ्रू द एक्सरसाइज पार्ट, लेट्स सी द सम explanation of material nouns. The nouns given to material from which things are made are called material noun. Okay, now see some example here. The house is built of wood. The house is built of wood. Wood is a material. Bread is made up from flour. Flour is your material. Okay, from the flour we knead the dough. Knead the dough means आटा गूंदना. आटा गूंदने के बाद में ब्रेड को ईस्ट डाल के उसको बेक किया जाता है तो आपकी ब्रेड बनती है. ओके, सो दिस अलमीरा इज मेड ऑफ स्टील. दिस अलमीरा इज मेड ऑफ स्टील. स्टील इज ऑल्सो ए मटेरियल, फ्लोर इज ऑल्सो मटेरियल एंड वुड इज ऑल्सो मटेरियल. गोल्ड इज प्रीशियस देन सिल्वर. सो सिल्वर एंड गोल्ड आर मेटल. सो सिल्वर से बहुत सारे ऑर्नामेंट्स बनते हैं, गोल्ड से भी. ओके, होप यू विल अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ कम टू द एक्सरसाइज part of your book, page number 16, where question number H is there. Fill in the blanks with suitable materials noun. So write it down. Started writing with pencil in your book. So houses are made of bricks. Houses are made of bricks. So write it down in the first fill up, bricks. Okay, tires are made of rubber. Tires are made of रबर. टेबल्स आर मेड ऑफ वुड. टेबल्स किससे बनता है? वुड से बनता है. ऑर्नामेंट्स आर मेड ऑफ गोल्ड. ऑर्नामेंट्स आर मेड ऑफ गोल्ड. कप्स आर मेड ऑफ चाइना. कप्स आर मेड ऑफ चाइना. चाइना इज नॉट, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कंट्री. ओके, कप्स जो होते हैं, पोर्सलिन जो मेटल होता है, सॉरी, पोर्सलिन एक मटेरियल होता है जिससे कप्स वगैरह बनते हैं. ओके, पोर्सलिन वो मेटल होता है जिससे कप्स वगैरह बनते हैं. ओके, सो उसको हम चाइना मेड बोलते हैं. सो दैट इज वाई वी रिटन हियर. ओके, बुक्स आर मेड ऑफ. बुक्स किससे बनती है? पेपर. सो राइट इट डाउन, पेपर. ओके, ब्लैंकेट्स आर मेड ऑफ. ब्लैंकेट किससे बनते हैं? वूल. ओके, वूल, ऊन से. क्लोथ्स आर मेड ऑफ कॉटन, रुई से. बकेट्स आर मेड ऑफ प्लास्टिक्स. बकेट्स आर जो बाल्टियाँ होती हैं, दैट इज फ्रॉम प्लास्टिक. पॉट्स आर मेड ऑफ क्ले, मिट्टी से. ओके, सो लाइक दिस यू हैव टू राइट इट डाउन ऑल द आंसर इन ए करेक्ट प्लेस. होप यू विल अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ come to the next part. So we learn first of all abstract noun. Abstract noun are names of things we can only think of or feel but cannot see or touch. So you have to understand in abstract noun one concrete noun is also there. Okay, in abstract noun one concrete noun is also there. Concrete means जिस चीज़ को हम छू सकते हैं, टच कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं. ठीक है, मगर उसी के ऑपोजिट में आपका एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन होता है. तो एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन that we can think and feel but cannot see and touch. We can think and feel but cannot see or touch. We cannot see or touch. Okay, now come to the examples of abstract noun. Come to the examples of abstract noun. Childhood knows no worry at all. जो बचपन होता है उसमें कोई परेशानी, कोई चिंता नहीं होती है, कोई वरी नहीं होती है. तो बचपन को क्या हम छू सकते हैं? नहीं, हम फिर फील कर सकते हैं, सोच सकते हैं. ऑनर कम्स टू द ब्रेव ओनली. जो बहादुर होते हैं उनको ही सम्मानित किया जाता है. ऑनर, ओके, सम्मान. So that also we are not able to see or touch. Always speak the truth. सच्चाई को ना हम देख सकते हैं, ओके, ना हम छू सकते हैं, बट हम फील कर सकते हैं, सोच सकते हैं. An elephant has great strength. ताकत. एलिफेंट के पास बहुत ज़्यादा ताकत होती है, बहुत स्ट्रेंथ होता है. ऑनेस्टी इज़ द बेस्ट पॉलिसी. ऑनेस्टी इज़ द बेस्ट पॉलिसी. सो दिस ऑल्सो वी कैन only think of, we can only feel of, but we cannot see or touch. Okay students, now come to the this exercise part of page number 17 of your active grammar book. Abstract noun are names of things we can only think of or feel but cannot see or touch. So we can start doing the exercise part. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Some words are given here. You have to fill up in the correct, fill up the blanks. Okay, correct sentence. Okay, now come to the first one. Without dash there is no. Without dash there is no. Without health. Without health there is no happiness. ठीक है, अगर स्वास्थ्य ही नहीं रहेगा तो आप खुश कैसे रहोगे. ए थिंक ऑफ डैश इज ए जॉय फॉर एवर. ए थिंक ऑफ ब्यूटी. ब्यूटी, ठीक है, हर किसी चीज़ में सुंदरता होती है. ओके. डैश लाइफ इज शॉर्ट. लाइफ इज शॉर्ट. लाइफ इज शॉर्ट. किंग सोलोमन वॉज नोन फॉर हिज विजडम. ठीक है, अपने न्याय के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस थे. एन एलिफेंट has great strength that I already told you in the previous sentence. Okay, now come to the next one. The people were in dash after the tragedy. आफ्टर द ट्रेजिडी, यानी कि जो ट्रेजिडी इंसिडेंट जो हुआ है उसके बाद पीपल क्या हो गए थे, सोरो, यानी कि दुखी हो गए थे. ओके. डैश इज द बेस्ट पॉलिसी. ऑनेस्टी इज द best policy. The first letter is a capital because we are starting here, so here life also we put the L capital. Okay. Always speak the truth. Always speak the truth. Okay. Now come to the next one. Great people are remembered even after their dash, even after their death. ठीक है, जो महान लोग होते हैं उनके मरने के बाद भी याद किया जाता है. So like this you have to write it down all the answers. If any doubt is there you can message me in my WhatsApp number. Don't message in the YouTube channel. Okay, don't comments there, because if you are giving comments there, so it take time to answer me. Okay, so whatever the doubt is there, whatever is your difficulty is there, you can message me in my WhatsApp number and clear your doubts. Okay students, now come to the next one, gender of nouns. So gender of nouns means, now see here, a noun that refers to male, a noun that refers to male. मेल जो जेंडर होता है उसको मैस्कुलाइन जेंडर बोलते हैं. ओके. ए नाउन दैट रिफर्स टू फीमेल, यानी कि वुमेन एंड गर्ल वी कॉल फेमिनाइन जेंडर, एंड मैन एंड बॉय वी कॉल मस्कुलाइन जेंडर. ओके. A noun that can be used to refer to both female and male. Okay, both female और male के जब बारे में बात करेंगे उसे common gender बोलेंगे, जैसे teacher, students. So in this teacher students both will come. The male teacher also come and the female teacher also come. Okay, and the same in the students also. A noun that refers to things without life. अब हमने neuter पढ़ा था. When I have started the parts of noun, I said it to you that I will tell you about neuter gender later. So here it is, the neuter gender. So what is the meaning of neuter gender? Without life. The things without life is called neuter gender. Okay, the things without life is called neuter gender. Okay, now write the gender of. Now you have to write it down, the gender. The one gender is already given to you, and the other one you have to write it down. Okay, so here cock is male gender, so opposite of cock, female gender, you have to write it down. So what the answer you have to write it down? hen. Okay. mare का होता है horse. Then man servant, maid servant, maid, MID, maid, and then servant, the same spelling will be there. Is nephew is niece, भतीजा भतीजी. लैंडलॉर्ड, लैंड लेडी, लैंड लेडी. ओके. एंड ड्रोन इज बी. बी इज द फीमेल वर्जन and drone is the male version. Okay, now come to the next part. Sir, madam, nun, monk, MONK, monk. Okay. Bridegroom is only bride. ठीक है. Is bride means दुल्हन and bridegroom means दूल्हा. Emperor means राजा and empress means the queen. Washerman, you have to, these two words I given to you, you have to write it down by your own. Okay, this is your homework. Okay, you have to find it out the correct word and write it down here. Okay students, now come to the next part. So can I give this to the homework to you? Okay, one I will do it, and the other one you have to do it by yourself. So dog, so I will write the neuter gender. Okay, neuter gender I will write the chair. The chair will come Where is chair? The chair is here. Then book will come because no life is there. Okay, no life means the neuter gender. Book is there, and the other one is the mountain. Okay, use a mountain. So this is your answer, and the rest of your homework. Rest is your homework. You have to find it out the masculine gender, feminine gender, and common gender, and write it down by your own. Okay, students. Hope you will understand all the topic that I have taken today, and write all the answer with pencil in your active grammar book and complete your work. Okay, and complete your grammar copy work also. Okay, students. Thank you.